Look, that dragon in the Elden Ring Shadows of the Erdtree was in the canyon sleeping like this. Flexing. Like, if you want some, come and get some. This dragon had four wings, of course 4 feet, had electricity running all over his body. Flexing. If you want some, come and get some. You Elden Ring players, yeah, you got your work cut out for you. So yeah, you're gonna need some waters, Powerade, Gatorade. Yeah, you're gonna need some snacks, Pringles, chips, Cheetos, whatever you can get. Yeah, you got your work cut out for you with Shadows of the Erdtree. Yeah. Elden Rings. Yeah. On the PC, portable PC, laptop, desktop, PS4, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, and PS5 physical and digital edition. Yeah, you got your hands full with the Shadows of the Erdtree expansion. Yeah, get ready. Hello viewers, mornings, another beautiful day. Yep, hope your 5 senses work, health and strength is good or excellent. What? We couldn't find a game the Steam Deck couldn't run. Yeah, and you Elden Ring fans on the Steam Deck, oh yeah. You got your work cut out for you. That dragon is huge. He was in a big old canyon with water. They're sitting there, they're sleeping like sleeping, flexing. Like, if you want some, come and get some. Yeah. Oh yeah. Anyway, what I got for you guys, since we're talking about updates for the Steam Deck, you know, got to keep you guys up to date here. Let's see, how do we, okay, we got some news, I got you covered, man, got you guys covered. It's nothing, we does this. All right, let's see here. Okay, Phoronix, what you got for me? Talk. Yeah, man, you Steam Deck fans got your hands full, man. Got your hands full with that game. Oh yeah. Elden Ring fans, yeah, you're gonna need it. Anyway, okay, for you Steam Deck fans, what do we got? Let's see here. VKD3D Proton 2.13 brings OpenVR, OpenXR, interop, and performance improvements. Performance improvements. Anyway, says here VKD3D Proton 2.13 is now available as the newest version of this Direct3D 12 over Vulkan API translation. Later, that is used by Valve's Steam Play Proton for accelerating D3D12 Windows games on Linux. With VKD3D Proton 2.13 is now supported for shader and Model 6.8 mini spec features. Interop for OpenVR / OpenXR on Proton, implementing VK_Mesa_image_alignment_control to help with memory bloating on AMD Radeon drivers, especially a wide variety of bug fixes and new performance optimization. Performance work in VKD3D Proton 2.13 includes tweaking how our rebar is engaged for uploads, heaps, allocating small image heaps, and improving performance with ROV, that's ROV, used with more complicated shader code pattern. And then it says VKD3D Proton 2.13 fixes, helps a number of different games, re-implements VK_NV_low_latency 2, and has various other workarounds. More details on all of the VKD3D Proton 2.13 changes via GitHub. Yeah, and we got 2 comments here. Let's see what they're talking about here. See what these Proton Phoronix fans like to talk about. Someone here said, who is this? Thesis said this: is there any list which graphics cards support with DirectX version and which Vulkan or OpenGL version? An existing graphics card which support the newest DirectX version but an old OpenGL standard, and other graphics card which supporting the newest Vulkan standard but an old DirectX version. And it says currently Linux supports natively only Vulkan and OpenGL to run Windows. Software which uses DirectX is used, for example, this mentioned DirectX to Vulkan translation layer, and Microsoft doing it the other way around. The current Windows version only support native DirectX to run OpenGL and possibly also Vulkan programs. Microsoft have an OpenGL to DirectX translation layer. And then he says, isn't it possible that Linux/Mesa supports natively both? If a graphics card better supports Vulkan or OpenGL, then using it for graphics rendering. But if a graphics card better supports DirectX, then it would be nice that Linux could use that API as a alternative native. It's a good point. He makes a good point. Then another person, who is this? Doobie responding to Thesis question. He says, well, you do need one hardware driver to expose the feature of the hardware, but once any driver implemented, see if I can get this out of the way here, implemented, then that's at the point you have access to the hardware. There is no need for any driver to do the same work over again. It will take a lot more resource to write native drivers for every possible API. Good point. Alright, now, anything else on the Steam Deck front? Going once, going twice. Got to keep you Steam Deck fans happy, you know. Now, let me see what they're saying over here on GitHub. What did they do over here? Let's see. Alright. So it says version 2.13. Let's see. Implement shader model 6.8. Implement Vulkan texturing catch up feature. Implement interrupt for OpenVR/XR on Proton. Correct support for null index buffer with VK KHR maintenance. Implement VK Mesa image alignment control. Reduce memory bloat on AMD graphics card. And here are the fixes. It says re-implement VK NV low latency to fix some issues with heavy stuttering caused by non-monotonic frame IDS. Rely on more recent DXVK Navipy, which can paper over API design issues in what's this Reflex API. And it says require a more recent NVIDIA driver which fixes some bugs exposed in this new code. Older NVIDIA drivers it should run, but low latency will not kick in as expected. Explicitly disable variable rate shading when depth stencil is written in shaders. Fix glitch hair rendering in Hellblade 2. Correctly expose MSAA feature for depth stencil. Fix ARMA Reforger. Then it says fix a bug in MSAA resolve implementation when dealing with custom resolve format. Fixes ARMA Reforger. Fix a validation error in internal query resolve shaders. Fix some bugs in wave ops where players where helpers lanes participate when they were not supposed to. Fix some wave match / wave multi prefix use cases in the wild, and various DXIL and SPIRV fixes to fix valid control floats as always. Yeah, the Steam Deck fans are getting spoiled here. It says performance tweaks we opt into our rebar for uploads heaps. Not only, and then it says 8 GB cards will get it. On 8 GB cards, we were regularly hitting the upper limit of what the GPU could hold in video RAM, and using rebar would be detrimental to performance, since there was risk of more important memory being demoted to system memory. Works well together with VK Mesa image alignment control to free up a significant amount of video RAM. Performance gains for rebar on 8 GB were also found to be minimal compared to the larger GPU, since we quickly exhausted the limit 512 MIB budget anyway. Then he said sub-allocate small image heaps, avoid heavy stutter in Ghost of Tsushima on desktop. And then Steam Deck codes pads does not seem to use small heaps to begin with. Then it says improve performance to ROV when used with more complicated shader code patterns. And then it says workaround. For workaround, it says implement a crude workaround for depth stencil sparse on MSAA sparse. Just allocate a committed resource instead. Not correct, but good enough. Band-aid. Then it said allow SOTTR to run on RAD-V. Disable NV DGCC on Halo Infinite on NV drivers. Work around a missing barrier in Assassin's Creed Mirage, causing random corrupt geometry. And then MISC split VK-D3D Proton shaders cache up by EXE name when using a unified directory with VK-D3D shader cache path. Then it says implement VK extension device address binding report. Yeah, you Linux gamers on the laptop, desktop, and Steam Deck, you're good. yeah, man. Another update to the Steam Deck and Linux gaming, man. So that should help. That should help a whole lot. Yeah, and keep the ball moving. Now, what else we got? Since we talking updates here, let me keep you guys in the loop here. What's going on here? Let's see. What do we got? Okay, let's see. Proton. Proton Experimental gets. Oh yeah, see, Proton is getting updates, man. You guys are getting updates. Says Proton Experimental gets fixes for Helldiver 2, Ghost of Tsushima, and more. Another update to Proton Experimental landed today, June 20th, from Valve, bringing some game fixes across desktop, Linux, and Steam Deck. Says here, noted to be now playable as of this update, Unity of Command 2, and then it says regression and fixes from Proton 9.0 release. Battlefield 1 is no longer failing to launch with NVIDIA GPUs. Other bug fixes. Fix Final Fantasy Zodiac, that's 12, Zodiac Age displaying a white screen on launch on Steam Deck OLED. Fix microphone not working with Helldiver 2 after a recent game update. Fix license agreements not displaying correctly in Romance of the Three Kingdoms. And then it says JP. Then it says fix Athena, a Raven's monologue, yet freezing on OLED deck, Steam Deck. It says improve loading times in Arcanum. Update DXVK Navify to help Ghost of Tsushima performance on 4000 series NVIDIA GPUs. Yeah, you Linux gamers, you're good. Anyway, I got you guys covered. Let's see what else we got. Oh, speaking of Elden Rings, we got some updates. Like I said to you, Elden Rings fans, you got your work cut out for you with the expansion. Says here, Elden Ring Shadows of the Erdtree update causing problems on Steam Deck Linux. Elden Ring Shadows of the Erdtree release soon, and there's a patch out, but sadly, this has been causing issues for players on Steam Deck and Linux desktop. Patch 1.12 has gone live, Oh, I did a video on that yesterday, and I was supposed to upload it, but I'll upload it. Says here has gone live, and unfortunately seems to cause two major problems. The first is that you can no longer do online play, as their easy anti-cheat for Linux performs seems a bit broken. It was just refused to let you play online with an error message. On top of that, on Steam Deck, if you leave it idle for more than 5 minutes, it seems to just break the game and you can no longer do anything. So you'll need to quit and reload it. That's annoying, says the official Elden Ring account on Twitter. Says note, Steam Deck related issue has been identified and a hotfix is being worked on. Leaving your Steam Deck inactive for more than 5 minutes may stop the game from accepting inputs. We apologize for inconvenience. The update and time of the hotfix will be announced separately. I'll fill you guys in on it. And then it says hopefully they won't keep players waiting long. As for they haven't acknowledged the anti-cheat issue, seems like not enough or any. Testing was done here, quite problematic for Steam Deck verified title. Then it says I will aim update the article if they fix it anytime soon. It's a couple of days or longer though. Look out for a future article. Nothing. The fix is alive. Have you noticed any issues? Spotted some problems? Let us know. Alright. They're working on it. As soon as the update breaks, I'll let you guys know. I'll jump on it. Anyway, what else we got? Since we talking video games here. SteamOS 3.6.6. Yeah. You guys and your updates. Here's another one. It says SteamOS 3.6.6 preview for Steam Decks as fix for Elden Ring's system memory leak and more. It says here Valve has launched another small update for Steam Deck with SteamOS 3.6.6 preview now available for testing, which may be essential if you are playing Elden Rings. Since this is preview, you will need to opt in to the update, which is available via settings, system update channel. Here are all the changes. Fix an issue with a rare session crashing during early startups of Elden Rings. Fix a general issue affecting all units on 3.6 and OLED unit on 3.5, causing a slow memory leak during gameplay. Fix a DSP firmware crash with previous 3.6 version that could result in internal sound disappearing until next reboot. And improve responsiveness of sessions restart in case of session crashes caused by certain GPU error. Fix an issue that could cause video to stutter in titles such as BlazBlue Central Fiction. And says, great to see so many fixes coming in. SteamOS 3.6 is starting to shape up quite nicely. Are you running 3.6 or sticking to stable? Anyway, keep moving here. Oh man, I got you guys, man. Don't worry about it. I got you guys covered, man. Got to keep you guys up to date. Anyway, what else we got? Let's see here. Let's keep moving here. Let's see, what's this one? See if I can get through it. PKVV from Domekeeper Devs has you manually control a massive planetary defense cannon. Alright. Says here, developer Bipinbit have announced PKVV Planeteer. Let's see, Planetver gun. That word is long. It's a commanded. Anyway, yes, really. It says as for their next game following the Domekeeper, it looks suspiciously like Domekeeper is 3D, but it's a lot more than that. More about it in PVKK. I'm messing up here. You'll step into the role of a cannon pilot for an autocratic regime confined to a defense bunker. Your mission: manually control a massive planetary defense cannon to defend off an ongoing interplanetary invasion. Master various systems to protect your home world. It said interact with retro tech cockpit filled with satisfying buttons, level dials, and switches. Manage energy generator scans and skies for enemy vessels. Or is that yeah? Annually threat calculate fire trajectories and execute precise firing procedures with limited resource and a strict regime. Strategic thinking is key to your success. So here it says immersive cockpit interaction, engage with detailed tactile control panel filled with retro element, deep narrative experience in a story rich with political intrigue and moral dilemmas. Customization upgrades improve your bunker and cannon to face increasing challenge. Atmosphere settings enjoy unique blends of cozy yet oppressive bunker environment. Multiple ending. Your decisions have significant impact on story outcome. Hidden secrets uncover bit by bit what is going on. And then it says on outside the bunker through engaging escape room style puzzles. Follow it on Steam. Anyway, I'm gonna see if I can get that word next time. That one was pretty long, man. Has a lot of letters in it. Anyway, what else we got? See if I can get the next piece of news here. Let's see, what's this? What's the other one here? Get to keep these Steam Deck fans happy, man. They want their news. Oh yeah, and they want it now. Anyway, it says your X4 Foundation update 7.00 and X4 Timeline DLC are out now. It says X4 Foundation 7.00 update and X4 Timeline from Egosoft brings some huge changes to huge space sims, and there's never been a better time to try it out. The new expansion for starters, X4 Timeline, is something quite different. Designed for new players and veterans alike, Egosoft say it uses novel ways to introduce new players to X4 core gameplay mechanics, and it introduced a whole new storyline that takes place outside the main X4 sandbox. So it's properly a standalone, but still a DLC that will give you colossal challenges and unexpected excursions into the depths of the X series lore and history, and it's an adventure that transcends time and space. And then it says on top of the course is the next major free upgrade, X4 Foundation 7.00. This bringing additional advice for new players, expanded tutorials, improved AI, a FOV slider, TAA support, improved explosion, improved shadows, additional sectors and landmarks, new accessibility options, and a customizable radial menu for quick access to action, a new late game Christ for advanced players, and so much more. And then says available with native Linux support on Steam. It's also rated Steam Deck playable. Yeah. You Steam Deck fans are so spoiled. Anyway, you and your games, you and your deals, and you and your updates. Alright, what else we got? Keep moving here. So, let's see. Gotta keep you guys up to date. Yeah. Says here, check out the new trailer for Prim, a creepy but cute point and click dark humor adventure. Prim is P-R-I-M. A creepy but cute point and click adventure game full of full humor is looking good, and there's a brand new trailer to show it off. Founded via Kickstarter back in 2021, the developer Common Colors managed to raise $68,956 towards helping it get across the finish line. More about it. At its core, Prim is a story of father learning to let go of control, and a girl finding her place in the world. But it's also a thrilling adventure full of magic and darkness. On her journey, Prim has to switch between the realm of the dead and the land of the living, where she faces demons, real ones, and ones within herself, while always being accompanied by her sidekick, an eye with spider legs. Says there's currently no release date other than it's being expected this year. And it says here, what else we got? Features emotional yet humorous story about family, friendship, and fatalities. Imaginative realms of the dead, presented in gorgeous hand painted graphics, brain teasing puzzles, and diverse mini games, multiple playable characters, immersive orchestral soundtrack recorded by film orchestral Babelberg, and then it says full English or German voice acting, text in English, German, Italian, Spanish, French, Brazilian, Portuguese, and then it says at release it will be available via GOG, Steam. Yeah, you guys got plenty of games to play. But by the way, since this game is like dealing with demons and stuff, if it's not for you, don't play it. Play something else. Like I've always told you guys. Alright, got 2 more games here to report in, and we're done. Yeah. Anyway, let's see what else we got. Let's see here. Oh man, what's this? Okay, self-published Survivor bundle on Steam gives you 9 positively rated games for cheap. Where is this? It says there sure is a lot of Survivor-like Bullet Haven games now, aren't there? So to help out, cut through the noise just a bit, a whole bunch just teamed up for the special self-published Survivor bundle. Self-published Survivor is a complete set bundle, so you will only pay for games you don't already own. Each of the included has a Steam review score between 80 and 100% positive, and will be 20% off its normal price when purchased as a part of the bundle. By buying this bundle, you are supporting self-published independent developers. Each game in the list brings something a little different to the table, and they're all pretty great fun. Lovely bundle. What do we got? Okay, Blood Dome. That might not be for some people, for some folks. If that's not for you, play something else. Chess Survivor, Elemental Survivor, Gunlock, Nomad Survival, and let's see. Blood Dome is deck verified. Chess Survivor, native Linux. Elemental Survivor, deck playable. Gunlocked, deck verified. Nomad Survival, deck verified. Orc Survivor, deck unsupported. Sea of Survivors, deck verified. Swarm Grinder, native Linux and deck verified. And Void Scrapers, native Linux and deck verified. Yep. And those are the games. Alright, now we're almost done here. One more piece of news and we're done. Anyway, let's see. I think I just did that. Okay, but I'll knock it out. It says VKD3D Proton 2.13 has updates for OpenVR/OpenXR performance. Hans Christian and Artsen today announced the release of VKD3D Proton version 2.13 Direct 3D12 API on top of Vulkan translator for Proton. Then it says this release brings additional for shaders model 6.8, interrupt for OpenVR/OpenXR on Proton, reduce memory bloat on AMD cards, re-implement VK_NV_low_ latency 2 to fix some issues with heavy stuttering, a rebar tweak for upload heaps so only GPU above 8 gigs of video RAM uses it, and then it says stop some performance issue for low video RAM plus various other fixes. Then it says improvements. On top of that, there is some specific fixes for Hellblade 2, Armor Reforger, Ghost of Tsushima, Assassin's Creed Mirage, Halo Infinite, Shadows of the Tomb Raider, and that is that. So You Steam Deck fans, Linux gamers, laptop, desktop, and you gamers on the Orange Pi, oh yeah, you're good. News, deals, games, update. And for Elden Rings, Valve got on it. If there's another update out there, I'll let you know about it. I'll do a video on it and post it. But you Elden Ring fans, you got your work cut out for you. Yeah, you do. You got your work cut out for you. That dragon was in the canyon like this. Big canyon too. And has four wings, not two, 4 wings, feet, electricity running all over it, all over him. And yes, fire comes from his mouth. Oh yeah. You got your work cut out for you. So yeah. The Shadows of the Erdtree DLC, worth it. for you soul lovers. If you've been playing Dark Souls 1 and 2 and 3, oh yeah. Elden Rings, man. The base game plus the Shadows of the Erdtree expansion. You know, I think they're gonna make another expansion. You know, I think they are. I'd say give it time. They're gonna make another one. But for right now, the Shadows of the Erdtree expansion is out on PS4. That's all 3 models of PS4. All 3 models of Xbox One and the digital Xbox One. So on the Xbox Series X and S, and Series X physical and digital, and Series X the digital version of the Series X is coming out in the fall, but it's available for physical and digital Series X and Series S. And then for the PS5 physical and digital, and PCs for PC, laptop, and desktop, and portable PCs. Yeah. And if you got Game Pass like in the clouds, then you probably could run it on Mac iOS. So yeah, the expansion is out, man. So get busy. And then after that, prepare yourself for the Final Fantasy expansion. So yeah, more games coming in. More deals, more updates, more DLCs and expansions. Oh yeah, you guys are good. News, deals, games, update. The usual. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still a Star Wars and Star Trek fan. Or Dark Side. Go. Peace.